Good morning and welcome back to the YouTube channel. And we're back at it again with the Forex Showdown. I got FxBigDog here and we're going to do some live trading today. And whoever can close their first two pairs will be the winner of this showdown. So get ready and we're going to get live in a few seconds.
Now, did I hear a bit of stuttering there? Were you a little nervous about the show because I kicked your butt last week, Cameron? Is that what it is? Come on,
No,
buddy.
You're on a good roll. You're on a good roll. That's
Yep,
why we call
it's
you
on
Big Dog.
like Donkey Kong. Let's get the show on the road. Hey, listen, traders, if you've got your popcorn, your soda, whatever it is that you get comfortable to go ahead and check out the show, make sure you go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and get that soda, get that popcorn, get ready for a awesome show. Listen, we got a lot of stuff that's taking place down this week. We had the election taking place. This is the U.S. election. All right, it's midterm, so it's midterm elections that took place here in the U.S. here on Tuesday. Of course, we don't have a result yet. We can more or less see where the result's going, but we don't have a result yet. In fact, it's taking a lot longer than what it should, and they're expecting to have the results in. Well, I think in 2024 we should have the results, so that's good. Yeah, that's a long time. I'm just saying. All right, so we'll have the results probably next week, early next week. Hopefully, it's going to be a good result so we can get things going. Now, what's happened is the markets have turned. All right, when I say that, we're now heading into a risk on appetite. What does it mean? We should see some rally in the stock market, some Bitcoin rally. We should see some dollar falling, so dollar bearish. We should see some Swiss, all the safe haven pairs. We should see some rally in the sell-offs in the safe haven. I'm stuttering here as well, Cameron. It's Friday, man. It's Friday. But this is the deal. All right. The deal is this. We just had some news out this morning. The Swiss National Bank actually said that they will do whatever it takes to get inflationary or at least inflation price stabilized. Whatever it takes. Now, I don't know, but normally when my wife does shopping, she takes my credit card and she says she's going to do whatever it takes to get what she wants. I'm a little concerned about that, all right? Now, the Swiss National Bank are going to do the exact same thing. They're going to do whatever it takes. Now, we saw some reaction in the market this morning, and one of the pairs that we do trade is the Canadian Swiss. So it's going to be interesting to see who gets that pair today. And as we go ahead and break it down, talk about the trade, it's going to be exciting. Now, Cameron, there is a bit of noise coming from you might have to put your mute your mic a little. Perfect. All right. Yeah. Whew, that feels so much better. All right. So what we'll go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and take a look at the markets and we'll break down the markets. Cameron and I, just as he said, we're going to break down two currency pairs each. We're going to analyze it. We're going to place live trades in the market. Yes, this is not demo trading. This is the real McCoy. We're placing live trades in the market. And then once we place those trades, guess what, traders? You get to see what we do. First, number one. Number two, you also get to check it out in our Telegram channel. Down below in the description is a Telegram link. Make sure you go ahead and connect to the Telegram link, and there you'll be able to see all the trades that we place, so you can follow along. All right, and you'll see when we open up new trades and when we close our trades. All of that information is completely transparent. This is the real McCoy, my friends. So this is the deal. We're going to take a look at two currency pairs each. Whoever closes out the two currency pairs the fastest, that's what it is. And we don't have time to say, well, you know what, I'm going to place this trade maybe in about 15 minutes from now. No, as soon as we get to analyze the market, we have to place it straight away. So we've been put on the chopping block right away. All right, we have to make a decision right away. There's no thinking about it. And so, well, let me put some thought on that or wait 5 or 10 minutes. It's like, let's place that trade. Now, I'm not saying that this is how you should be trading, but we're making this showdown a little more fun, putting a little more pressure on both Cameron and I to make decisions quickly and then go ahead and see if we can make profits quickly. Also, we've got 5 currency pairs that we're going to look at. The 5th currency pair will be something Cameron and I will both go ahead and analyze. get onto the same page, and we'll make a decision on that, and then we'll go ahead and place that trade. So for those that have been following us, just a record, we're going to have to go ahead and state the record right here. Every trade that we've placed in this showdown so far since we started has been successful. We've made money on every single trade that we've placed. Now, touch wood, that's great. We're going to continue to do that. So just so you know, the track record we have is 100% success so far, which is good. Now, listen here, if you guys are enjoying the show on Fridays and you love what we're doing here, do us a favor. Go ahead and smash the like button. First thing, number one, smash the like button. But while you're down there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you can get these videos every time we go ahead and post new videos. Now, I have to go ahead and thank our sponsors. Our sponsor is EightCap for this video. So let's go ahead and Cameron, let's go ahead and show them a quick video on EightCap. All right, traders. Well, if you are a client or a trader that's looking for a broker, check out EightCap. They are based in Australia. They're doing such a great job. We have a good partnership with them with regards to things that we're doing. Make sure you check out the link down below. If you're looking for a broker, check out the link in the description. There is our broker link there. Go ahead and sign up. When you do that and you use our link, contact our company, Traders Network Club. We want to help you to get your trading on track. We want to help you to be able to get your trading, and we've got something that we're going to go and offer you. But check it out down below. Sign up with our EightCap broker link, and then contact our company, and we will go ahead and let you know how we can help you. All right? So go ahead and check that out. Now, Cameron, let's get this show on the road. Listen, yeah, it's been an absolutely awesome season so far. And I'm really talking about this last few months. It's been absolutely killer. If you're going to take a look over here, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen right now. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the results we have in so far in our trading. If you're following our trade ideas or you're interested in following our trade ideas, go ahead and check out Traders Network Club. Check out the professional membership. This is the type of results that we're getting so far. We're at 12%. Just to show you, the last couple of months, we made 10% in September, 12% in October, and now November. We're only at the 10 days in, now today 11 days, but 11 days in, and we're already at 12%. We're running at just a little higher than 1% a day that we're producing the results. This is fantastic. We had a great start in November. And by the way, we expect to have a good November and a great December as well. Looking forward to it because you know why? We've had all the news, all the rate decisions, all that stuff that's come out that the markets are now going to hopefully start creating some more predictable trends, but also predictable ranges that we can trade. So it's going to be real interesting how November and December takes place this year before we end up for the year in 2022. So it's been a great year. We're up, what is the result? 453% this year. What? Yeah, 453%. Absolutely. If you're not making 453% for the year, you might want to go ahead and take a look at our website, Traders Network Club. Check out the professional membership. All right? Professional membership on the Traders Network Club. Now, traders, this is the deal. We're going to go ahead and take a look at 5 currency pairs. I'm going to go ahead and list it in here. New Zealand CAD. Oh, that's not spelled right. CAD. Then we're going to go with Aussie CAD. Then we're going to go with CAD Swiss. We've got right there. Let's go Euro, US dollar. And let's go US dollar CAD right here. Those are the 5 currency pairs that we're going to pay attention to today. Now, we're going to spin the wheel. I get to choose first because, well, not to get to choose first. I get to go first because I won the last trade battle. So with that said, Cameron, anything you want to say before you get started? Like, please God help you. You can do that if you want.
I would like to say I can't wait to wear my shades next week.
All right, so that's a little bit of confidence right here, Cameron. Normally wears his shades when he's winning. Notice he hasn't been wearing his shades lately. All right, I'm just throwing it out there. All right, let's go right here. There we go. Tyson said, amazing group of guys. Everyone should be signing up. Very profitable. Traders, we've been helping traders. That's our goal, to change people's lives, but change the way they look at trading as well. A different way of looking at the markets, a different way of managing your risk. Check it out, Traders Network Club. Thank you, Tyson, for that, and thank you, Gary, as well. Gary says you're not only learn to trade, but you seriously, but make serious money. Get in this club. There we go. Thank you, Gary. All right, let's go ahead and spin this wheel. Let's go ahead and spin this wheel. I wish you'd play some music when we get this wheel spinning. All right, it is going to be US dollar CAD. All right, this is my baby, so let me go ahead and jump into the charts. And I'm going to go to US dollar CAD right here. Where am I? There we go. US dollar CAD. And this looks like Cameron, so let me just swing this over to mine. Yeah, there we go. I thought I was looking at the wrong chart. There we go. Oh, there's mine. All right, so let's go ahead and do some housekeeping. I think it's time, right? Let's do some housekeeping. Let's see what I want to do housekeeping on. All right, let me go ahead and clean up a lot of this stuff inside here. All right, there we go. Just clean up. Perfect. All right, there we go. So I've got the daily time frame open over here. For some of you that are wondering why I've got the daily when I'm looking at some short-term opportunities, because I always want to look at the bigger picture. I always want to see what's the market telling me based on support and resistance. What's the market telling me based on overall direction? So that if I do place a trade, I want to go ahead and trade it inside, or at least with the momentum that's taking place. Now that momentum might just be on the shorter time frame, but it gives me a little bit of a guidance when I look at the large time frame to see if there's anything else that I might be missing out on. So I've got the daily open right here. I notice we got tops and bottoms right here, 2 tops, 2 bottoms right here. So the market is somewhat range. We've got a downward swing happening right here. And let's go ahead and clean that up. So when I look at this downward swing, then I'm saying that, okay, market might want to break through and get down to this level of support right here. So we've got a long ways to go all the way down here, and that's going to create a weaker dollar. All right, that's going to create a weaker dollar. So we want to get down to this level. Now, that's a long ways down. So what I want to do here is I want to pay attention to what's happening right about here. All right, let's see if the trend is continuing to be bearish on this. I'm going to go down to a 1 hour time frame, and I'm really going to be focusing more in on this downward trend. Now, if I want to go ahead and put some trend lines up here, I could probably get a little bit of indication of what the market's doing at the support level. We can see here that we did break through that trend line support right here. All right. So I'm going to continue to focus in on this setup. Now I'm going to go from this high, and I'm actually going to go all the way down to this point right here. And you might be saying, well, Big Dog, why all the way down there? Well, the reason why all the way down here is because you notice that we had these shallow pullbacks. Let me just get this tool up here. We had these shallow pullbacks, all right? And the shallow pullbacks created a bearish move down here. But then we had a larger pullback. So if you look at it, this is actually a deeper retracement, which means that this is actually creating an AB swing, which I like to call my first wave down south right here. Now, this level becomes important right here, all right? And that level becomes important because this is where we're expecting price to go back down to, and that's priced at 132.01. We're now trading at 132.80, so we still have momentum down. Remember, I'm breaking this down so I can understand what's going on. But I also notice right here, traders, that although we have not hit the 1.618, I'm also noticing that we have some inside structure right here. And I'm going to mark it off right here. This is the inside structure right here. And with this inside structure, notice something here. Notice that the market's coming right, or it is right at this 1.618 right here. So if that's the case, then that means that this wave structure right here has now paid off, and so I'm expecting now a bounce. I'm expecting the market to bounce off this resistance, the support, and go bullish. Now, it did try a little bit right here. We're on the 1 hour time frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to a 15 minute right here, and maybe even a 5 minute. Let's get crazy. I mean, it's Friday, right? We've been doing well. Let's get crazy. Now, check this out. You see this big rally right here on this pullback? Well, price found a little bit of support coming off these lows right here. And Cameron will look at this and go, yep, liquidity was filled right here, and this is why the market went ahead and traded to that level and now push it back off that. But I'm looking at this and I'm going like, okay, I want to be an aggressive trader. I want to make profit as quickly as I possibly can. And so because I completed this wave structure, I'm now expecting price to come back up a little deeper. So I'm actually looking for a retracement move, all right? I'm looking for price to retrace back up here and do something like this before heading down south again. So because of that reason, I'm going to go ahead and consider a buy on US dollar CAD. Now, let me go back down to the lower time frame, which is the 5 minute. And I'm going to look at the swing right here. I'm going to go ahead and put a fib up here. And I can see I'm right here at the 618 bounce. And so traders will be looking at this and say, big dog, this thing is going bearish. You should not even be considering anything else but, of course, selling. I'm going to do the opposite because I'm looking to grab 20 quick profits. I'm going to go ahead and buy right now. Cameron, go ahead and open up the trading platform. And let's go ahead and throw in a buy on this. And there you go. All right, Cameron's opened up the trading platform right here. He's going to go ahead and put in a trade. Go to the account. That's the one right here. Now, this as soon as Cameron goes ahead and puts that buy in, go ahead and buy US dollar CAD. Now, traders, I want to make sure that we're clear on this. I'm not saying that US dollar CAD, or at least US dollar, is going to be strong overall. I'm just saying that we're going to have a short-term rally on US dollar before it sets itself up for the next move. So I'm really considering that Friday's trading might just be a corrective move of the bearish setup, bearish moves that we've had over the last couple of days. So dollar's been bearish over the last couple of days. I'm looking at today to be a correction move. And as we move into Sunday, Monday next week will be another continuation of a weak dollar. That's what I'm going to anticipate right there. So buying a quick 20 pips on that. Cameron, are we in?
Yep.
All right. What price did we get there? Looks like at 32.75. 32.75. So there we go. Now, traders, just like I mentioned earlier on, you can go ahead and check out the Telegram link down below in the description, and you should be able to pick up the trade that Cameron has gone ahead and placed for us, or at least the trade that I placed right here. And again, complete transparency right here. All right, as we go ahead and look at it, let me see if I can pull it up here. All right, there it is. Okay, so there you go. There's the trade that was implemented right here. And there's it, US dollar buy, US dollar CAD buy at 32.75. And there's the opening price. Go ahead and smash the like button right here. Go ahead. If you've checked out that thing, I want to go ahead and see how many people are checking this out. Go ahead and smash that like so we can see that we've got either smash a like or whatever you want to go do. But go ahead and give us an emoji on that so we can go ahead and check out to make sure that everyone's picking up those trades. All right. Wow. Cameron, I think I'm going to be getting out of this trade in profit very, very quickly. I think we're up 10 pips already, I think. All right.
Yeah.
Cameron, let's jump into the next trade for Cameron. All right, Cameron, it is your chance to shine here, my friend. All right. Canadian Swiss. We're just talking about that, about the news that came out this morning. All right, CAD Swiss. Let's go ahead and take a look, Cameron. Jump in. CAD Swiss.
It's not the pair I wanted, but all right.
Hey,
yeah.
Call a little bit of help.
I'm looking at the the higher time frame here, and I'm looking at some demand zones right here. As you can see, there's some demand right here. Price came and just touched that demand zone. So I see that we first of all, we had a huge sell-off here to this demand zone. So they obviously need some liquidity grabs. So we need price to go ahead and retrace. Now let's go take a look at the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so we do got this price testing that exact spot of that zone. And now we do have, we don't really have negative divergence. You can see it's very choppy in this oscillator here. Let me take a look at the 5-minute here. Very still choppy. Now going back to the 15-minute time frame, as you can see, we are creating these lower highs and lower lows. Okay, as prices creating these lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, and right now we're still creating this low right here. It hasn't been validated. So what I'm expecting is this pullback here before price wants to come back down and create a double bottom here, or either break through and continue to go bearish. We don't know yet. So we already do have this pullback already here. Let me see how many pips is back to the. So it's about 27 pips back to this demand zone, and price is starting to dip a little bit here. Oh man, this is a very tough one. Let me go back to the 5-minute time frame here. Let me see what in a small time frame here. So here's the last high right here. Price is still creating this last high as it's dipping back down, moving into an oversold position. We do have this dip right here. This lower high created as well. It hasn't been validated, but as you can see, we're losing momentum on the back D, and we could look to come back to test this low right here. And this low is 20. I said 27 pips. Yeah, about 20, almost 30 pips even. So, um, hmm. Now, usually I would like to looking at this trade in my VIP rooms. I usually like to be patient. I always tell my VIP members that I always like to wait for my confirmations. Obviously, this is not the case in the showdown, but I obviously would wait for a price to go ahead and create its next low and see if that low was obviously testing this low, or it created a higher low. Then that's showing me that we're gonna get a bigger retracement. Sorry, guys. I
Are you
struggle with stuff.
choking? Are you choking, Cameron?
I'm still coming off a sickness. Like my nose is a little runny, and I got a little cough going. So excuse me. But so yes, I'm expecting by the looks of this, going back to the 15-minute time frame. Oof.
I think you're choking, Cam. You're choking, buddy. Choking.
Look at the 1 minute here. Actually, looking at the 1 minute, we're still getting this retracement here. Okay, let me go ahead and put a. Price might come back up here and then dip back down here. I think we're gonna get a retest of the demand zone. I think we're gonna get price to come retest this demand zone. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell. I think I'm gonna continue to go bearish on this. I think I'm gonna go bearish.
Okay. All right. Your funeral, buddy. Your funeral.
Yep, I'm gonna go sell the cat Swiss.
Okay.
And yep, I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with the bearish move here. I expect we go back and retest that low. So I'm gonna go sell on the cat Swiss.
How much pips do you have to? What's that low? How many pips was it?
It was about 30 pips.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. You got enough room there. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, it's not a trade I would get in now. Obviously, there's not a lot of confirmations there, but I'm gonna go and say, all right, even if we do get this big retracement, I don't think it's gonna be enough retracement to continue, to continue bullish. So if it goes up 25 pips, which gets us in the second position, then I ran out of luck on that one. But hey, the retracement will get me in second position, and I still expect that bearish push, even if I get in that second position. So,
All right. There it is. Okay, there it is, traders. He's put it in. Cat Swiss. He went and sold at 71.47. We'll take a look and see how that plays out. There's the trade. Check it out on the Telegram channel. You can follow the trade along the way. Let's go ahead and swing on the next trade. What is the next trade going to bring us right here? Let's take a look. Oh, My job is getting so easy this morning. Come on, man. Make it hard for me. Make it hard for me. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Euro USD. Euro USD right here. Traders, now I am going to think the same thing, but I might trade a little differently just because the market has moved a little bit in the last few minutes. So let me go ahead and take a look over here. Firstly, number one, let's do some housekeeping here. And it's more really the lower time frame right here. So let me go ahead and clean up house right here. And let's get started fresh here. So this is the daily time frame right here. I'm going to look at this inside trend line right here. And I noticed that we did take out that trend line, which is good. All right. I noticed that we have an upward wave structure right here. There it is. And what happened right here? Oh, snap. Market went ahead and hit resistance. This is key, right? Now, the market did trade up a little higher, as you can see right here. We did trade up a little higher above that resistance. And so there is a pullback that is needed. All right, here's a pullback that is needed. So let's go take a look and see. If I go to the 15, look at this 15 right here. The 15 is showing us that we have a little bit. Hang on, I'm gonna have to go to the 5 minute. Actually, I'm gonna go to the 5 minute because I'm looking for more wave structure. Oh yeah, definitely. Cameron, sell Euro US dollar right now. Sell Euro US dollar right now. It's a no-brainer, traders. Why?
Yeah.
Why is it a no-brainer? Well, take a look over here. We had a one. This high did not take out. Then the market came back to retest this level right here. We're heading south. So we can expect the euro to drop back down to a target right down here. And that's going to be at least a target to 1.0250. So 1.0250, and we're trading at 85. That's a 35 pip drop to the downside. So we're looking at about 35 pip drop. So that means I'll be able to capture my 20% and get the heck out of Dodge. And that's all I really want right here. So I will sell on that. Now, I want to go ahead and remind everyone, make sure that traders, you understand, we are not CTAs. We're not trading advisors. We're not telling you what you should do. We're just telling you what we're doing right here. And if you choose to follow, well, that's on you. All right. So we're not passing on any advice, but we are just sharing some educational content to show you exactly what we do, how we trade, and how we put things together. So make sure you understand that. Now, with regards to this trade right here, what if, let's go ahead and throw the if. What if the market goes against us? What plan do we have? Well, we're always going to look at the alternative. We use a cost average, and the reason why I use a cost average is because there's two ways you can manage your risk. One, put stop losses above the highs and lows and trade in the direction of the trend, or trade the support and resistance levels, use cost averaging. And so if the market breaks through that support and resistance and goes to the opposite side as we are trading, then we have to work our way out of that position, but also possibly make money. Not possibly, actually, what did I say in the beginning? We've made 100% profit so far this year. So we're going to continue to do that, cost averaging, and make money on that trade. So we will make money on that trade. It's just a matter of when. Now, I like the way the 5 minute closed out right here. Closed out with an indecision candle right here at resistance. If I look at the 15-minute time frame, is 15 minutes already passed? No. Yeah, well, not really. So, yeah, a retest right here. We've got about 10 minutes left before the 50-minute closes out right here. I'm comfortable with the position as of right now. Let's go to the hourly chart. We had a nice little look at that evening star right here. All right. We had an evening star closing up on the 1 hour time frame. This is just a retest of that. Traders, I'm absolutely looking for price to go ahead and work its way back down. Also, what I noticed here as well, I noticed that we also have a rising wedge forming right here. All right. A rising wedge forming right here. So which means that price is probably going to sell off and try and target the bottom right here at around about 1.0140. So there is that further downside move that could happen, But right now, I'm just chasing off the 20 pips. That's it. Just give me my 20 pips. Let me get the heck out of Dodge. All right. All right. Let's take a look and see what went down here on the trade. Cameron's gone ahead and put that trade in. There it is, the Euro US dollar right here. And it is at 1.0286. 286. Come on, traders, show some love. Go ahead and smash some emojis on these signals, right? Go ahead and smash some emojis on this thing. Don't just be a watcher. Be active involved in this thing. Come on, you can do it. Smash some emojis right here. Okay. All you got to do is right click on the signal and throw in some love right there. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Now, let's get to the next setup right here. This is for you, Cam. All right, you like your Aussie CAD.
All right, Aussie Cat, let's do it.
All right, Aussie CAD, yours.
All right, so where we got, looking back at the charts here, trying to see where do we have. Go ahead and clean up some stuff here as well. Okay, so I'm trying to see where do we have some supply as prices moving back up. I mean, if we take a look at this zone I put right here, you can see there is some supply and demand in the zone. Okay, where price can definitely has either supply or demand. We had some demand here, supply over here, demand. Price over here testing this demand. So we definitely got some supply and demand in the zone as price is moving here. And look at the 1 hour, we already got some negative divergence here as well. So let me go ahead and zoom in here. Oh, okay, doesn't want to work. So there it is. Look at my MACD. Check this out. Got negative divergence. Price coming up, testing the supply and demand zone. Previously, looking back in the charts. So this is the 1 hour that we're seeing negative divergence. Take a look at the 50-minute time frame as well here. Let's see here. We got we actually have no divergence. We had some negative divergence right here, but we just kind of had price moving flat. And we've created this high on the top here. This bottom still hasn't been confirmed. Let's go to a small time frame here. See, it's probably going to look choppy here. There it is. All right, so we got these bottoms right here created, and price is about 16, 17 pips. 20 pips has to break those lows. Okay. So we need price to go ahead and break through support here, but we do have negative divergence on the 1 hour. So we are anticipating price to go ahead and move bearish. But now that's on the higher time frame. So we can still get a bullish move here before we get this pullback. So let's go back to the 50-minute time frame here. And the last high was, I would say, probably this high right here. And then this low right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this low right here. So here's our support of our previous last low. And price is still confirming this low right now. And I'm expecting some choppiness right now because we're close to the supply and demand zone. I expect price to be very consolidating. A lot of choppiness in the market before we get this breakthrough. And obviously, we're anticipating. Hopefully, we're waiting for price to break through support here and get this big retracement. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell. I'm gonna go sell on the Aussie CAD. I'm expecting a 20 pip retracement here.
Okay.
You there?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking at the charts while you're speaking here, and
yeah, looking at the small time frame, I see we're moving in this retracement right now. Actually, creating lower highs, and we're just waiting for price to come back down, take out this support of these lows, and we should definitely hit our target. Now, looking at the 1 hour, we do see that negative divergence. So yeah, I think and I'm kind of just stalling here as well, seeing price moving up a little bit here.
Hey, you got strategy, buddy. You got strategy.
But yeah, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go sell right now. Actually, Aussie CAD.
All right, sweet. Now, just fair game right here, traders. I know a lot of you have got your trade paid out. You may have picked up a better price on the US dollar CAD. We're still in on that US dollar CAD right here. We did get very close to our target, but we never closed out on that yet. So I want to go again, total transparency right here. Want to make sure that everyone understands that we did not close out on that trade as of right now, but we're very close to that. If I take a look over here on US dollar CAD right here, you can see that we came right there. I mean, let's go down to a 5-minute, and there's that price right there at 32.94.9, and I believe our entry price was at let's take a look right here. Our entry price was at 75. So we're basically like half a pip away from getting out, taking our profit. Some of you may have got out because you got a better price. That's cool. I'm glad you guys got out, took your profit. We're not out yet. We'll still see it. I still see more momentum to the upside. And yes, we did have some news that came out, and it was U.S. Consumer sentiment that came out and gave a little bit of a push to the upside. Here it is right here. We had a little bump in the dollar, pumped up a little. Of course, the sentiment number came out lower than expected. So that bump, that spike, might just be just a whiplashy type of broker move, but it's not necessarily where the market's really going overall, or at least midterm. We do believe still a bullish rally, but that's not going to be a long-term move. Now, let's go to the let's go take a look at the New Zealand CAD. New Zealand CAD is the chart that we're left open, or at least the currency pair that Cam and I are now going to review. We're going to break this one down, and we'll come with sort of a consensus of exactly what we're going to do on this. So let me start off here, Cameron, and then you can go ahead and add your 2 cents. Make sure you check out your charts and bring in whatever you want to bring in on this. But I'm going to mark off right here is I'm just going to mark off what I'm seeing right now. Very important, mark off what you're seeing. And the reason why we want to mark off what we're seeing is that that's the obvious look, right? When you mark off what you're seeing, that's really stating the obvious. And I think it's important that we always state the obvious, because as traders, you've got to be real with yourself. You can't fake anything. There's nothing you can fake in the Forex market right here, because ultimately it's going to come back at you, right? So, and that goes for the same for people that are showing fake results, showing, talking about things that talking about the markets as if they know everything, but they know nothing. But you're really just trying to persuade people, but really trying to scam people into thinking they know and they're all gurus in the market, which they're not. So again, watch out for the fakers. And I bring that up because traders, there's a lot of my social media tag names, FxBigDog, that's going around, and people are like, "Oh, is this you, FxBigDog?" And it's not me. So just be real careful who you connect with, because it might not be who you think it is. All right. I am not everyone. I'm not those guys that are faking me out. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look right here. All right. So we've got, let's take a look over here, Cam. I'm going to bring in another trend line down here. I like that. I like to add in another trend right here. And I'm not seeing, all right, we've got a little bit of support coming off there. I'm going to put some fibs in this. And I'm going to bring in another fib down here. Okay. So the market came real close to this 1.27 right here, which means that we're probably heading into, towards this high right here. We traded above that level. That level is now going to become support. So we are probably on our way to around about 82.56. Now, very important, although I say we're on our way to 82.56, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to move in just one big sweep. It's going to move in waves. So we have to understand that even though the market could be moving in that direction, there are going to be pullbacks and retracements, all right? All these extensions and retracements. I said the same thing. Extensions and retracements. And how do we identify where they are? Well, I got to go down to the lower time frame. So I'm taking this. I know where the market's going to 82.56, but now I want to see on the lower time frame how it's going to get there. Okay, so here's the lower time frame. And this is the 15-minute time frame. I could go to the 1 hour right here. That would be a little bit better. Yep. All right, so on the 1 hour, I'm going to first look at these internal structure, right? So I'm going to build up my trade here, and I'm noticing that price comes all the way up here. Then we had a little spike up, so we go to here. Then we go to here. So this created, for those that want to know what's going on here, this created a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we created a retracement. So this is actually now a larger swing right here, and that's going to be called my wave 1. All right, so let's go ahead and make an adjustment. I'm going to do this. Make the adjustment. Now I got a new level where the market is looking for the 1.618 right here. And traders, we are right there. That's where we are right now. So we know that the market is at a resistance level right here. So New Zealand CAD is looking for a correction. And so because it looks for a correction, we can now go ahead and put some trend lines up here. And we can use the trend line as a support level where the market can come back to retest. So one thing that we do know that here is that there is correction due. Now I can go ahead and put up some oscillators, and we can look at oscillators right here, and you can see right here, what do we see here on the oscillator? We see divergence, all right? This is negative divergence here, another indication that price is going to drop. Cameron, did you sell the Aussie CAD or buy it? You muted.
Oh, sorry. I sold.
Okay, and I like that too, because I think you also spoke about divergence, right? So we're seeing divergence here, negative divergence. We're seeing here on the MACD as well, also negative divergence. So there's an indication that we're going to see a sell-off. So which means, because of that reason, this is the 1 hour time frame. We're only looking for 20 pips. I'm going to say, Cameron, sell New Zealand CAD.
Yep, and I'm exactly on the same boat as you.
Say, all right. Well, let's hope our boat's not sinking. All right. Make sure we plug those holes. All right. But I think we're on the right track. So both Cameron and I, did you just sold it right now?
Yeah.
You're quick.
I mean,
Thinking about
I
it.
mean,
Just
it's a retracement move. You know, we don't want to wait for it to keep retracing.
I like it. I like what you
know?
think. All right, now that's exactly what it is, traders. You got to realize something. Sometimes when you see something, you have to react quickly. There's no time to go ahead and have a smoke break or go ahead and pour yourself a drink. It's time to get in and time to take action, right? So good job, Cameron. So we're in right now, and we see everything we need to see. There's nothing more we need to go ahead and do. So we've analyzed the market, broke it down, but when it comes to decision making, it's like this is assertive decision. It's like we know what we want, we know what we're trying to do, and we've already got that implemented. Now, keep it in mind, just so that everyone knows that we have already planned our equity management. We've got our system. And Cameron, would you go ahead and just show your screen again with the system running? All right. So the system we're using, all right, as a member of the VIP room or as a starter member, if you go to our website, Traders Network Club, and you become either a starter member or a starter pro member, which means you get involved in the live sessions with Cameron, you get access to this trading tool. This trading tool is going to help you manage your position. It gets you in and out of trades and helps you be able to manage it quickly. So when it comes down to decision making, traders, you click the button, you're in the trade. That's it. It's already been calculated in, the risk management, all that good stuff, been calculated in, and it does everything for you. And traders, that's really where it comes down to. You know, when it comes down to trading, it is very important that you understand that when you're looking to place a trade, you analyze the market, but when it comes to the decision and to place a trade, you have to react very quickly. There's no time to sit and think about it and do I want to get in? Do I, what is the deal? You've got to go ahead and make that decision and just jump in, especially if you're doing some short-term trading. So we are now done. We've done 5 trades. Cameron's gone ahead and Cameron's already gone ahead and traded his 2 trades. One of them being the CAD Swiss that Cameron went ahead and sold CAD Swiss. Then he went into the Aussie CAD. He sold the Aussie CAD. I went into 2 currency pairs, and that is on the New Zealand CAD. I sold New Zealand. No, my bad.
New Zealand CAD was the last one.
That's the bonus trade, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. The US dollar CAD and the euro, I've gone ahead and sold euro US dollar, and I went ahead and bought US dollar CAD. Some traders already profited on the US dollar CAD. We also went ahead and did a bonus trade on the New Zealand CAD, and the New Zealand CAD is currently still active as well. So let's just do a quick recap on our trades and how they're looking at. I'm going to go open up my screen. And let's go ahead and jump into the Aussie CAD. This is Cameron's. Cameron's trade is still hovering right here.
Aussie
Let's
CAD's,
go to the,
I'm pretty much at break even.
all right, and in New Zealand, the Euro US dollar, we've seen a little bit of a bump right here. So I think I'm down about 10, maybe 12 pips on that trade. What's it, Cam? Give me an
15 pips now on the euro.
Okay, about 15 pips are we down on that right now. But remember, traders, it's part of it, right? We believe that this is a resistance area. Now, I want to just disclose something right here. Support and resistance is not a defined price; it's an area, which means if the market hovers in that 10 pip, 20 pip, area, it's okay. That's what we cost average in. All right, that's number one. Number two, let's go take a look at the US dollar. So the US dollar CAD, it went close to we missed it by half a point. I'm talking about me. I missed out by half a point getting out of that trade. So we almost made that 20. We made 19.5. We didn't close out yet. We're still in that trade. I'm still staying bullish on the US dollar CAD. We'll see how this plays out for the rest of the day. And then on the CAD Swiss, Cameron got in this. He sold it. He's probably at break even right now or just about to 5 pips down. What are you looking at, Cam?
I'm down 10.
All right, down 10 on that
Yeah.
trade right here. Oh, looks like it's going to be a real battle this week. And yeah, we went in on the New Zealand CAD. We're looking to sell New Zealand CAD. We're probably at break even on this one right here, maybe down 1 or 2 pips. But we're going short on New Zealand CAD. Those are our trades. That is our 2 cents about the markets. What do I think to go ahead and summarize? What do I think about the market based on the midterm elections? How do we anticipate what's going to happen? As I mentioned earlier in the video, I believe that we're at a turning point in the market, meaning that we're moving into a risk-on appetite. That means traders are getting a little bit more excited, a little bit more enthusiastic about stock market trading. You should see stock market rallies. You should see an uptick in the stock market. Oil prices, I believe that the oil prices are going to be still hovering until we see January come into play. Why January? Well, traders, if the Republicans win the House and the Senate, in fact, they just have to win the House, they're going to be pushing for oil production here in the U.S. If that happens, that's going to reduce oil prices, but also more importantly, it's going to help with inflation as well. So we're definitely in a risk on. This is the reason why we're in a risk on appetite, because traders are getting confident that we now have a balanced power in government, and that's the important part right here. This is where the confidence is coming, is the balance in the power in the government. That's where we're at regards to the economy and based on where we are right now. The elections, the results are not in yet. We'll probably see it next week. So we'll have that conversation next week, Friday, as we look at the results and see how the results are going to affect the way the markets are moving. Right now, we're still remaining in a risk-on environment, which means that we're probably going to see all the safe havens, euro, sell-off, US dollar, sell-off, Swiss, sell-off, and the other one is JPY, sell-off. So we're going to see some weakness out in those pairs, and that's going to be huge, 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 huge. Traders, that's it from me. Cameron, you want to go ahead and add a few things about your trading room? Go ahead and share a little bit about your trading room and how you're performing.
Yep. As you can see right here, trading room, we had a great month last month. We just closed 16% in October, and we're already about almost 6% in November as well. And keeping the drawdowns very low. And yeah, we're having a lot of fun in the Discord chat, chatting around, doing live sessions with the members. It's been a blast. So if you guys want to be part of the community, go ahead and join the Starter Pro bundle and become a VIP member. We love to spoil our VIP members, so we've been talking about releasing some exclusive trades ideas to our VIP members only, or they would get a better deal out of it. But we definitely want to take care of our VIP members. So if you definitely want to be a part of the community, go ahead and check that membership on our website at the Starter Pro bundle.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, there you go, traders. There you go. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see everyone back again next week. Hope you guys had fun. And if you didn't subscribe or smash the like button yet, make sure you go ahead and do that. With that being said, this is FxBigDog and Cameron, my sidekick. I like to call him my sidekick. We'll see you next week.